Yeah. B of A did some work on VF Corp, and investor days are normally positive. Not this one.
That was so bad.
Yeah, not this one, Jim.
Oh, my. At least Columbia's doing well. I had a meeting with Lulu yesterday with the woman who is running the Mirror Initiative. Now, they've turned Lulu into a razor blade model where you get the mirror and then you have to be in.
I saw that interview, yeah.
You watched my show?
Yeah, I watched part of it.
What, you probably thought the Gorman was on last night?
No, I think I was at the gym and it was on, so I watched.
What'd you think?
It was great.
Oh, thank you.
It was right there.
I love that
right
stock.
over there.
Look, I love that stock. Why? Because that's what it's going to take to own in this environment. They're going to make their numbers. The multiple shrunk. They're doing a lot of interesting things. That is going to make it through this period.
Kind of brings to mind what Nike's going to tell us. B of A today also points out Nike has a history of fading intraday on earnings. Doesn't mean it opens down, but often when it does open up, it still ends the day down.
I know it's portfolio ease, but Matthew Boss from JP Morgan did say it's 7 turns below where it normally is, which means that people paying dramatically less. But then again, here we go. David, it's China.
Yep. China is an important market for them. And we continue to have real questions about people's ability to go out and shop, willingness to do so,
Why
and
do you
what's
need a new
happened
pair
to
of
the
Nikes
economy.
if you're not allowed to go out anyway?
Right. You're not going running. You're not going anywhere.
So what, you buy them to stare at?
Or apparel or anything.
Oh,
yeah.
Look, China, David's right. We should be doing show after show about what it's like to have 1.4 billion people.
Now, they're not all, to be fair.
No,
it's certain metropolitan areas that obviously all of which are larger than anything we've got here in this country, but nonetheless with 1.4 billion people, they're not all on lockdown. It's just been the waves and the uncertainty that it creates about when and if it may happen to your area.
Do you want to give your elderly mom or dad COVID? We were really gripped with that in this country with 1 million people. We were all concerned. I think that China is going to have a huge problem with that because that's who got hurt. That's who died. Were the people who don't have a voice, the elderly. And China is fantastic. When my father worked for the Chinese, they care tremendously about the elderly. So I think that there's going to be a continued lockdown even after they open things.
Maybe.
Because they won't give them the vaccine. And that is just... People I know in the industry are just saying it is one of the great travesties of our time that they have something. It'd be like, look, it's not polio, but we all got our polio vaccine. But it's a disaster there.